Feels good to be American, doesn't it?
Track sure looks a lot different from last week when we had the monster trucks here tearing up the Barberton Speedway track. But now it's back to normal and the green flag's out. Here we go. Let's start some racing. Beginning now. Modifieds out there. Out in front of the 28 car, followed by Dave Dobbin in the outside lane in the 53 blue. And it looks like Tim Westerfield Jr. and Dave Dobbins kind of collide a little bit. All right, Ed's waving the white flag. We're going to get back to some racing here. Complete restart, 8-lap heat race. Richmond Muffler Modified Division. Follow along at barbertonspeedway.net/about. All right, green flag drop. Here we go. Jumped out in front ahead of Tim Westerfield Jr. Aaron Prater in the number 44 car, cruising right along. Pretty commanding lead out. Aaron Prater has won 4 straight here at Barberton. Laps to go, part of this 8-lap heat race. Aaron Prater out followed by and James Tanner in the 7th car in 3rd place. Still out in front right now, way out in front. Checker flag's out, checker flag drops, and there goes Aaron Prater across the finish line, taking the first place position. Aaron Prater takes the win, car number 44. Part of Baker's Performance, car 44, Aaron Prater taking the win. All right, they're off. Car 24 out in front. This is a 4-lap race, part of our Shakers Auto Recycling Bandoleros. And they're sliding around, and it looks like they hit each other right there going into turn number 4. Shakers Auto Recycling Bandolero Division, car number 24 stealing the win due to a default. Car 24 taking the win out of a default. Car 7's chain fell off, so they're going to take that back, get that all fixed back up. All right, this is another 8-lap heat race. Should be a good one as well. Green flag drops, here we go. Mike Coben in the 88 car trying to jump out in front. Able to do it, use that outside lane. He makes his move. Passes car number 17, Austin Tapia, but here comes Mike Mazzagatti in the number 1, sliding around into turn 4. Straightens out a little bit, he still remains in 3rd place. Just behind car 17, Austin Tapia, but Mike Coben all the way out in front right now in the 88 car. Now Mike Mazzagatti moving the inside lane. He's going to try to pass Austin in the 17 car. He does it. He moves into 2nd place now in the number 1 car. Now Mike Mazzagatti only has one person in front of him, and that's Mike Coben in the 88. Coming up on 5 laps to go now. 5 laps to go. Part of this fall's Electric Legend division. Mike Coben out in front in the 88, followed by Mike Mazzagatti and Austin Tapia, and then Madeleine Mader in 51. All right, 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go for this fall's Electric Legend division. White flag drops. That means 1 more lap. Mike Coben out in front in the 88. Trying to take the win around the back straightaway into turn number 3. Slide around turn 3 into 4. Checker flag down, it's dropping. Mike Coben's going to take the win in the 88 car. And there he is, car number 88, Mike Coben. Give him a round of applause for taking this 8-lap heat race. Was able to hold on to the 1st place position almost the whole race. Way out in front as well. No one else could touch him. Jim Raines Jr. in the 55 all-around in front right now. Trying to hold his lead in front of Tyler Bertram in that black 55. Sliding around into turn 2. And now Tyler Bertram outside lane trying to sneak up on Jim Raines Jr. Still stays behind him, sliding around into the straightaway. That inside lane. He's going to try to pass Tyler Bertram. Neck to neck right now in that 2nd place. And Tyler just takes it by a hair. But Jim Raines Jr. is still out in front. And now Scott Curtis moves into 2nd place. Car number 2, Dennis Wood. He's just behind car 55, Tyler Bertram. But here comes Mark Wilson, outside lane now. He's going to pass car number 2. He's going to try to pass car number 55. Mark Lucius sliding around, dropping back a little bit. Jim Raines Jr. still out in front, followed by Scott Curto in the 7th car. Scott Curto down inside lane. He's going to try to make a move, smashes into 55 a little bit. He's sliding around turn 2. Inside lane, unable to make a pass. But car number 2, he's going to push off and try to pass car 55. Now Alberto moving in 3rd place. It's a battle. Able to do car number 2. Now he's in 3rd place. Now Jim Raines Jr. still out in front, followed by Scott Curto in the number 7 car. Number 2, Dennis Wood. Into turn 4, coming around the straightaway, second flag drop. Jim Raines Jr. takes the win. Car number 55, it's Jim Raines Jr. Taking a win for that 8-lap heat race, Richmond, or All Rocks R Us Street Stock Division. Way to go, Jim. He always says his biggest sponsor is his mother. Move into 2nd place. Still getting kind of big drops down. Now Kenneth Price, 7th place. He's happy. Unable to make a pass. He's in 4th place. He's going to use that inside lane again. 4 laps down, 4 laps still, part of the race. Alexander out in front, followed by Kenneth Price. Car 42, Kevin Smith, Brian Franklin. Here comes Don Kramer in 2nd place. In the 42 car, moving to the 3rd place now. All right, green flag drops, back at it. Car 33 out in front. Kramer moving into 2nd place in the 7K car. white flags out, 1 lap to go. Car 33 still out in front. Don puts up to him. Before that second flag drop, he's leading outside. Going into turn number 4. Sliding around in the straightaway. He drops back. Car number 33, Kenneth Price, takes the win. With his 8-lap heat race, All Rocks Are Us Street Stock Division. Sterling Concrete and Tracking, car 33, Kenneth Price, taking the win. Lap heat race, Arlington Auto Lincoln Compact Division. Green flag drops, here we go. That's Tim Frederick, followed by Mike McDonald. Car 69, inside lane, he's going to try to move into second lane. Up front. Now it's neck and neck for the third place position. Mike McDonald, Tim Frederick. Sliding around into turn 4, kind of close calls. They're trying to go through the line. Back and forth, hanging around, not letting Mike McDonald take away with the win. Back and forth, car 18 to car 16. Changes position. Evers in the second, now car 18. Falls back a little bit, going into turn 3 now into turn 4. Still hanging out in front. He's going to try to make it happen. They're going 3 wide. Sheldon Summers gets smashed around. Yellow flag is out. All right, white flag's out. We're going to get back to it. All right, here we go. Back to it. Green flag's out. Drop. We got ourselves a big old pile up into turn number 2. Cars all over the place. Way down to 6 cars. Flags out, here we go, back to it. Car 27 out in front. Sure. Here comes car 71 though. Trying to make his move outside lane, he moves into second place. Now he's just behind Greg. It's a 27. 3 laps to go now. Car 71 trying to gain over to Dan Smith. still just behind Britt Van Meter in the 27. Who is Here comes car 3B, outside lane. He's going to try to pass the green 15 car. Moving into third place, car 3B, Sam Bingham. He's outside lane, falls back now a little bit. Kyle Finlayson still in third place, just by a half car length. Checkered flag drops. Here we go. Car 27. Britt Van Meter takes the win. Car 27, Britt Van Meter taking the win for this 8-lap heat race. Car number 27, Britt Van Meter taking the win for this 8-lap heat race, Arlington Auto and Wrecking Compact Division.
Oh, there you are, Carol. Jim Leslie.
Another 8-lap heat race lined up for our Arlington Auto and Wrecking Compact Division. All right, here we go. Green flag drop. The green car out in front. That's number 7, Josh Roberts. On the outside lane is the number 2, Sean Malloy. He's going to try to make a pass. Falls back a little bit though, unable to do it. Still going to stay in second place. In 12C, John Collins. Inside lane. Sliding around hard into turn number 4. They all come out of the line, though. Everybody's still moving along. Car number 7 out in front. Josh Roberts. Sean Malloy still battling to get up front. He's in second place in the number 2 car. So they're going 3 wide, sliding the grass a little bit now. And now they have a yellow flag out. Part of this 8-lap heat race. All right, here we go. Green flag drops. Back to it. 5 laps to go. Green car, 7 out in front. Josh Roberts. Here comes Sean Malloy using that outside lane in the number 2 car. He's going to try to pass Josh Roberts. Slide into the straightaway. Neck and neck almost. And here comes 6 out of nowhere. Sliding right around, he's going to try to take over Sean Malloy's spot. That's Tim Ferrara moving up into first place. And now car 59 out of nowhere moves out in front, way out in front, away from everybody. Kind of snuck up there too. And now car 59 out in front. Car number 2, just by a hair in second place, he loses that. Josh Roberts moves back in. They're still battling for it. Slowing down, uh-oh. Something's going on with car number 7. They're drawing the right flag. Car 44 also pulls off to the pits. right, here we go. Car 59 out in front. Tim Farrar, followed by car 2. Here comes Scott Lufkin in the 19, moves into 3rd place. Tim Likens in the 14 moves into 4th place. Close passes to number 12, John Collins. White flags out. Tim still out in front of the 59. Has a pretty commanding lead. He's going to try to take the win here. Back straightaway. Still out in front. Nobody around him for days. Checkered flag drops. Here goes. Car 59 takes the win. Tim Farrar. Tim Farrar taking the win. Car number 59. Red and white car 59. Now with John Ambrose dropping out because of his flat tire, it's dropped down to a 3-lap dash. 3-lap dash now. Let Galt move in. That 32 car moves out in front. Tony Erdow slides around. Galt trying to stay in front. Straightaway, but he cools off. Out in front now, full car. Let go of the in the 32 car. Galt Jr. in the 32 out in front, followed by Junker. White flags out, 1 lap to do. Galt out in front. Checker flag drops. Galt Jr. in the number 32 car. Out in front in the 44. Yellow flags out. right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get back to it. After this third and final restart, 44 and 91 to the tail. All right, back to it. Green flag drop. Roger Smith taking it by half car length in the 43 car. Doug in second place. He's shooting the inside lane. Roger Smith in the 43 car. Roger Smith out. Dwayne Willis in the number 45. Taking the win. Car number 43, Roger Smith taking the win. Hey, you might want to stay in your seat. We are going to take a quick intermission, but we're going to do a t-shirt giveaway first. So if you guys are looking for a t-shirt, t-shirt toss, as I was corrected by Pappy, t-shirt toss is what we're going to do. Didn't sound good enough. Come on, I know you got it in you. Are you ready to start this race, Barberton? Here we go. Sliding around, trying to almost go through the line. flags out. After this, we're going to get back to it. All right, here we go. Green flag drop. Out in front, the 53 car. Going to head to the middle infield. Flag drop, here we go. Jay down and down front, fighting Aaron Prater for that first place. And Prater on the outside lane, the 44 car. Not giving up at all. They're going to touch each other a little bit over there in turn number 2. Right next to each other, really fast. Still trying to catch up. Trying to last bar 41 here. In the Mako Tools Baker Performance D's 50 Place Diner, car number 44, Aaron Prater. Five in a row. Whoa, 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 watch yourself. I'm stopping right in front of you. Don't want to break that camera. 5 in a row for Aaron Prater, man. Give him a round of applause. He can hear you now. He has his helmet off. Dude rocks and rolls, man. He doesn't play any games. He's owning the modified division. Good thing I went to broadcasting school. I know how to work one of these cameras. Look at that happy family right there. All right. Yeah, see, I can do that. Oh, I'm a member of Mid-Vid Video now. Look at that. 5 in a row, Aaron. What's going on, man? I hear that you're celebrating your first anniversary here, coming up tomorrow, next weekend?
The 5th, so been married a year, and she puts up with all my racing crap. So.
Well, my wife puts up with all my crap, too, so I understand. So how's it feel to win 5 in a row? Do you feel like you're really starting to really take command here?
Feels great. We've been fast all year. My grandpa builds the best engines. We got, just got to catch the brakes, and we're catching the brakes right now, and, it's stuff falling our way. But I just got to thank Jesus Christ, Lord. He lets us all be here every week, and without him, I wouldn't be here. So, everybody who sponsors the car, Baker Performance, D's 50 Place Diner, Mako Tools, everybody. You got to thank the fans. If you guys aren't here, then I don't have anywhere to race. So please keep coming.
All right, Aaron, congratulations. Race number 5 in a row now. Thanking Jesus. Give me an amen. Woo! Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Barberton Speedway. I'm ready to rock and roll tonight. Coming up next, it looks like we have some bandoleros ready to get on the track. I'll get back up there so I can get out of Aaron's way. I don't want to get ran over. All right, up next, Shaker Auto Recycling Bandoleros. 8-lap feature here. Car 7 out in front. Car 24 trying to make a come up there, right behind car number 7. He's trying to come up and take first place. Remember, if you do want to get into racing, these are the best ones to start with. So all the young kids out there, while you're watching these guys race around, we really want to make this division a lot more than what it is. So look at buying maybe a bandolero. They're pretty cheap. 4 down, 4 to go. Car 24 out in front. Car 7 giving them a run for the money, though. Off the track a little bit. Sliding around. Checkered flags out. Car number 7 taking the win. Give him a round of applause as he gets out of that little bandolero. Heck of a race too, man. There he is. He's excited. All right. Cameron Curto is his name that drives the number 7. You might know his dad, Scott. Taking the win, holding the flag, rocking and rolling. You guys ready for the trailer race? That's coming up here in a little bit. Few more regular features to get by, and then we're going to get to the trailer race. I know Terry Clausman's really been working at his trailer, getting it all nice and cool. Up next, making their way to the track, we have our Falls Electric Legend Division with our very own Mike Mazzagatti racing in the number 1 car. They're rocking and rolling. Car 17 trying to take the front place position, able to move in. That's Austin Tapia. Mike Copin moving into second place in the 88 car. Mike Copin is trying to move up. He's just behind car 17 right now. Here comes Mike Mazzagatti. Mike Mazzagatti pushes Copin off into the grass. Car 88 out in front. Mike Copin. Nobody's near him right now. The closest one to him, car number 1, which is Mike Mazzagatti. Car 17, Austin Tapia, is in third place. 9 laps to go, part of this 15-lap feature race. Falls Electric Legend Division. Mike Copin making his move. He's way out in front, not letting anyone near him. He's in the 88 car. Austin Tapia catching ground on Mike Mazzagatti at number 1. Real close to him. 6 laps to go, part of this 15-lap feature. Three laps to go. Mike Copin out in front. 88. Mike Copin takes the win in the 88 car. And in car number 88, the fireman paramedic himself, Michael Copen, taking the win. And even though Mike Copen won the race, Madeline Maynard is the points champion for the season in car number 51. Give her a round of applause. Season champion. She's rocking, she's rolling, and she won. We got a dog on the track. Uh-oh. We're at the dog races now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll come over and talk to the points champion first. So the points champion, how's it feel? You found out tonight.
It's great.
Yeah, what are you going to do now?
Celebrate.
Celebrate. All right, congratulations. Rock and roll car number 51, Madeline Maynard taking the season points champion all the way home. Let's go talk to Mike real quick. Mike, what's going on? You able to break away and just hang out in the front? How's it feel, man?
Awesome, awesome.
What do you got going on? Any more updates? Anything going on?
Nope, just gonna wait and see what happens next year.
All right, next year you're out, you're done. Congratulations, rock and roll. Mike Copen taking the win. And car number 88. They say Mike Copen's a paramedic and a fireman. Really pulling off, man. For Norton, too. Way to go, Mike. Thanks for taking care of everybody. All right, 30-lap feature. Here we go. Green flag drop. Jim Rain Jr. out in front, but we have an accident right now. Looks like car 33 involved. Jim Raines Jr. out in front ahead of Barberton in the black 55. Scott Turtle. Car 22 is car number 2, battling now for fourth place. Car number 22, Jeff Omar drops back a little bit. Dennis Wood in at number 2, he will move up. This time there. In fourth place. Yellow flag.
Look all right.
All right, here we go, back to it. Green flag drop. Yellow flag is down. All right, here we go. Green flag drop. Slide around into turn number 2, now we're going out in front. Car number 2, Dennis Wood, he's trying to make a move on to car 55, Jim Raines Jr. He's outside number 2, second place on by ahead. Mark Richards making his way up to the front of the pack. He's next to Scott Turtle in number 7 car. Now Jim Raines Jr. and Dennis Wood in the number 2. Tyler Woodson out in front. Jim Raines just behind him. Looks like Mark Richards standing on the back of the car, 2 Dennis Wood. We got a yellow flag and we have a red going to turn number 4. go. Back to it. Green flag out and then drop. Barberton out in front in the 55. Dennis Wood in number 22 guard. Here comes Dennis Wood. He's on the inside. Right next to him. Tight. Bruce is behind Dennis Wood in the number 2 car. So Dennis is holding on. Dennis Wood. Still standing Tyler Burke is still out in front. He's trying to hold these two guys down. 15 laps to go now. Dennis Wood moves into second place. Mark Lucas and Jim Lane Jr. Mark Lucas is around barberton. Dennis Wood is number 2 car, bringing the half ball on the big ball line to the turn 3. He's in the lead now. Dennis Wood out in front, down the court. Now here comes Mark Lucas in third place in 112. He's just behind Tyler Burke. Starting to run. Mark Lucas is going to second place. That's Mark Lucas in 112. One down in front of him. That's Dennis Wood. Holding on for another 10 more laps. Mark Lucas is trying to catch up on Dennis Wood. Driving his tail pretty hard. Trying to figure out what to do. There's Malone in the 22 car. Passed by Tyler Burke. First place position. Dennis Wood jumping down in the 2. Losing some ground on him. 4 laps to go. Dennis wants to make a move. He can do it here in the next 4 laps. So Mark is really starting to gain the ground up in front. White flag's out. Mark Lucius out in front. Got the win. Mark Lucius in the 112 car. Give it up for Mark Lucius. Another Barberton Speedway win by Mark Lucius. For Baker's Performance, Ritzman Muffler, Frank's Glocks, Bank Lounge, Conga Balls, Transmission, All Rocks, all kinds of sponsors to the 112 car, Mark Lucius. Taking another win. I'm almost positive that's 11 now. We'll have to check in with him here in a second. There he is. Give him a round of applause. That man's fast. We're going to rename this division the Mark Lucius division. So he has 11 wins here, and he won last week at Mansfield. This dude has 12 wins under his belt this season alone. You can't stop Mark Lucius. I'm going to talk to the owners to see if we can rename the street stock division the Mark Lucius division. This guy's on fire.
Miss Millie wants her. Hold the trophy up, Miss Millie. I gotta come that way because my granddaughter's getting hit by the trophy. I'm coming across. Hi, Millie. Poppy. Nice job, Millie.
They're telling me I got to get out of the way. They don't want me in the pictures. I wouldn't want me in the pictures either. That's why I'm in radio. All right, Mark. So, from what I understand, it's your birthday week. How's it feel to win on a birthday week?
We've had a pretty good couple weeks. We went down to Mansfield the other day and won down there, got a little lucky. These guys give me a fast car every week. I'd like to thank Darren, Mike, Brendan, Don, and Butch, and all our sponsors, Frank's Clockwork, Bank Lounge, American Thunder. We got a whole bunch of sponsors on here, and it takes every single one of them to help us do this.
That's right. So we got, a couple more weeks left? You're going to try to finish strong and just keep that streak going?
Yeah, we wanted to try to build some points up tonight so we can go next week and just race and have a good time. Hopefully we can do that now.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. Way to take another win. 12 wins this season. Mark Lucius won in Mansfield. Give him a round of applause now. Fast 112 car. This dude rocks. I don't know what's going on, man. flags out, engine dropping. Here we go. Jim Raines the third out in front, dazzling with Scott Bluffton and that number 19 car. We're sliding around into turn 4 into the straightaway, and Jim Raines the third. Tim Broad trying to make his move for Bluffton in third place. He's trying to pass Scott Bluffton next to him on the inside lane. He's in the 59 car. That's a moment in the fourth turn. Jimmy Raines the third still out in front though, and that 55 holds down. He's gone out of those up in front. And look at Jim Raines. Tim Broad making his move into his intersection. Car. He has one guy left. And that's Jim Raines the third. Number 55 car. Getting closer and closer and closer. He's shooting outside. Now he's getting closer. Outside lane goes Tim Broad. As close as he's been all the way so far. 25 laps to go. 5 laps down. The third, half car time. Here we go. Straightaway going into turn number 3. Hold on. Taps him a little bit, pushes him down. He turns around to take that first place position away from Jim Raines Jr. Jim Raines the third. And he comes Raines just by a tire length. Scott Bluffton jumps behind Jim Raines the third in that 19 car. He's in third place. He's ready to use the inside lane. He's going to jump down. Now Tim Broad breaks through. He's going to bring out the front. He's going to be a nice little commanding lead. Just in front of Jim Raines the third. Here comes Scott Bluffton. Right now, car 59, Tim Broad out in front, and now Scott Bluffton. It's a different race when Joe Oliver's down here in that number 50 car. Just behind Scott Bluffton now. He's trying to make it down. Comes car number 6, Wayne Norton, outside lane. Going into turn number 4. That's the 10. Able to make it through. Start of the 30 lap season. middle of the track. Out, here we go. Tim Guar is still trying to make his first race, boosted by Brandon Holcomb. Brandon Holcomb's going to move out. He's going to move out in the front. There's that number 6 car. Here comes car number 71, Dan Smith. He's going to try to pass Tim Guar. Able to do that, he moves into second place. 14 laps to go. Brandon Holcomb out in front is number 6 car, followed by Dan Smith. Tim Guar in number 59 fell back to third place. Here comes Scott Lupton. He's going to try to move out. Number 19. They're really battling it out. 12 laps to go. Still has some time to do so. Brandon Holcomb still out in front, but Dan Smith drives right behind him. Brandon Holcomb out in front of the number 6. Making it happen right now. Tim in third place, leading the 59 car. He was in front after before that caution. Fell down to third place. Much a big battle. First and second place. Dan Smith is running behind Brandon Holcomb. Car number. All right, here we go, back to it. Brandon Holcomb out in front, hanging on. Time to go 3 wide around that straightaway. Tim Farrar gets bumped by car number 27. Don't know. 3 laps to go. Brendan Holden out in front. Holds it on. 1927 on front of the split finish line. Here we go. Checkered flag down. Brandon Holcomb's going to take the win here. In car number 6. Mufflers for less. Watson Detailing. Justice Auto Sales. Car number 6. Brandon Holcomb taking the win. Come on, give him a round of applause, man. This guy just raced. Won the race. Was able to pull it out. I hope he doesn't fall. There he goes. There you go. Now give him a round of applause. All right, Brandon. Way to rock and roll, man. All right, you hear him starting up. Up next, our 50-lap late model.
She stole my jacket. I'll be all right. We're gonna share.
All right, Brandon, you were able to pull off a win out of all these cars. There were 25 cars. It kind of make you nervous. How do you go into this race?
Oh, man. Well, they said that it was 30 laps. I'm thinking, well, I'm used to Sandusky. We don't brake much. I'm like, I got to save my brakes. And then I was trying to race conservative, and then the 27, and my teammate Dan Smith, he got by me. And I'm like, oh, it's time to go. And they got stuck in the low line about mid-race, and I went to the outside. I'm like, I'm going to try it. And man, it worked like a champ. And then I started picking cars off on the outside. I had nobody in my way. And then that caution came out, and I knew Dan was there, my teammate. And I got to thank him for not wrecking me, because I felt like I was at Talladega or Daytona. I was trying to make my bumper as wide as I could make it. And he took it easy on me. He could have wrecked me. So I want to thank him. Thanks for all my family and friends that came tonight. All of the fans, thank you guys. Thank you, Barberton Speedway. We love coming here, and maybe we'll be here more often. Not sure, but we'll see. But I want to thank my sponsors real quick: Mufflers for Less, Justice Auto Sales, Ever Arbor, Wally's Auto Service, Watson's Detailing, and most of all, I want to thank God, because if it wasn't for Him giving me the talent and ability and being able to do this, I wouldn't be here. So I want to thank Him for blessing me, because man, I am blessed. I've had a great year, and this is my 20th career feature win, so it just topped it off.
All right, man, rock and roll, Brandon. Thank you, sir. Another one thanking God. Can I get an amen?
Why do I have this here, man? It's just white.
All right, here we go. He's flying around there. Doug Summers down in front. Doug Summers leading this race we have a caution. Car number 91, Blaine Klein. Same place as. Car 3 out in front, that's Doug Summers. Right next to him in the number 44 car. Number 43 car. Yeah, the big red is turn number 1. Car number 59.
Hey, he's got something. Hey, Bob, he's got something green hanging underneath there too.
We're all right. Just put it back on the trailer. Just push it back. That's all right, Mike. That's right. Yeah, sure. Push it back on it. Yeah. Hold on. Yep. It's got the exhaust and all that stuff pushed in there. Yeah. Door bar in there. Got saws off. Yeah, right here. Take the saws off. I'm just gonna take the fender off. Yeah. Go ahead and take the door off. I got the door. Yeah, we're done. Sorry. We're done.
got one in the front, Michael. Clear down front, Michael.
Look out.
Tony Ordile takes a little bit of a lead, pushing around. Now he's going to infield. Tony Ordile, John Ambrose, Rogers. Battling for third place. Let's go. They're back and forth at it. Him and Jeff Taylor in the 39 car. He's going to get all the wins from the Jeff. Mr. Smith, one goal. John Ambrose shooting that outside lane. Falls back a little bit, one goal all the way out the front of the car. Now John Ambrose making his way up the field. He's just behind Doug Summers. Four goals. John Ambrose is behind Doug Summers right now. Now John Ambrose now two cars back in third place. Get up front right now. We'll see if John Ambrose will be able to jump in front of Glenn Galt. This is the one and only chance he might have. Glenn's been out in front the whole time, by himself too. All right, here we go. Green flag drops. And they are neck and neck right now. Glenn Galt Jr., John Ambrose, right next to each other. Going into turn number 4. Oh, and Ambrose into the wall in turn 4. He's really mad. He's screaming. He's yelling. He's looking at Glenn Galt Jr. Are we going to have WWE going on right now at Barberton Speedway? Everybody needs to chill him out. 4 guys hold on to him. He throws a finger in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Will Glenn Galt get out of this car? Who knows? Here comes the Norton police officers coming down. Oh man, I thought they hired me for racing, not WWE. All right, you guys ready to get back to it? Green flag drops, here we go. Tony O'Donnell's up front right now, taking a big commanding lead in front of Roger Smith. Still hanging on. Glenn Gall Jr. He's going to try to work his way up. Will he have enough time? 2 laps to go. Coming up on 1. It's going to be close. All right, last lap. Checkered flags out. Here we go. Tony Urdiles up front. Tony Urdiles takes the win. Tony Urdiles in a crazy ending win. 3 laps to go. Was able to move up front. Luck was on his side. He takes the win.
Ain't nothing about luck.
Tony Urdiles, car number 88.
Putting the law to intentionally take him out and win the race, that's cheating. That's not luck.
It was a tough one, but Tony Urdiles able to take the win on that. Coming up next, we are doing the trailer race next. So stay in your seat.
All right, guys, I'm going to be your victory lane announcer for this one. He's down here on Victory Lane in the Fire and Ice Bar and Grill, Wagon Wheel Saloon, Kavanaugh, Bill, State Street Tire, number 88. Let's give it up for Tony Urdiles.
Should have been Johnny Ambrose. Just saying.
All right, Tony, I'm down here. Dustin is not feeling well. What a crazy race is what I can say at the least. You pulled it off. This is your second win of the year, correct? The last time you won was our huge fireworks show.
Second 50 lapper.
Yeah, so it must be something with 50 lappers. What are your thoughts on this win?
Well, the car wasn't that good. I just got to a spot where they meleeed there, and I took advantage of it. I mean, I was a 4th place car. But I want to thank Robbie Petras for letting me drive. Wagon Wheel, Fire and Ice, State Street Tire, Automotive Electric, Kavanaugh, and that's it.
Man, he doesn't even thank his family, man.
They know that.
All right, let's give another round of applause to the number 88 of Tony Urdiles.
24 got ripped off.
Let's get one just Tony real fast.
Saying.
Way to go, Kyle.
Somebody in the wall.
Rocking and rolling during the interviews. I hurt myself, so I can't make it all the way down these stairs right now. I know, sounds crazy, but it's true. So Kyle took over the interview position. Thank you.
It's kind of cold out there, but you guys stuck around. The spot. What is that? Flying salsa? I don't know what that is. Bo? New ranking number 611, driven by the 2007 Pure Stock Division Season Point Champion,
Hi, Mom. Hi. Is that you? Good. Is that good? Is this a weapon of mass destruction?
We're gonna blow everything up out here. We're gonna blow everything up.
Nothing left.
Smash, kill.
How you gonna manage to win this?
Just gonna run into everything I can.
No mercy.
No mercy.
Is this Scott Plufkin in here?
This is.
I thought I recognized your eyeballs. Tear him up, Tim!
Oh, I got it!
Come on, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Knock him out.
Going to.
But I want a sausage.
Next weekend, free. I'm Mike Mazzagatti.
I want one now. Can't you whip me up one?
If you're frozen, might get it.
Trying to come out. But what I would do, if I was you right now, I would take out your smartphone. I would put it on the video section, and I would videotape this, take as many pictures, put it on Facebook, tag Barberton Speedway on it, get your name out there. You don't want to miss this. And don't forget, my man Tony from Mid-Vid Video, he is recording this. He'll have it on a DVD for you very shortly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go green, baby! And the flying saucer is flying away. Wow. And Mike gets hit. And now look at Terry Clausen. He's out. His trailer's off. He's just racing around with that Jeep. Must be a Jeep thing. All right, so we have 3 trucks now with no trailer. The flying saucer is out. Terry Clausen is out. Oh. And now we have some smoke over in the turn number 3 and the turn 4. Spinning them. Looks like the tires are off. We got some sparks going. Oh, and 91 just whacks them. Car number 4 doing donuts at the middle. I think Terry Clausen in 611 just might be having a little bit of fun. And he's just going right through everything, man. Terry's having a blast. And now 91 dragging a few things from their trailer, but we still have 87 full boat. Barberton Hold, they're still rolling. 19 still rolling. Oh, and that's a tough one over there in turn 2. The boat goes off. And now he's off. Oh, and they just wanted to do it just for fun. And now 19's trying to knock off 87. 87 has no tire on the front right of their truck. No tire, they're just rolling. And now we got some sparks flying. Pretty much spread out now. Now it's just a 87 driving with no tire right now. No front right tire. He is just tearing that track up, man. From what I understand, that's Mike Mazzagatti. He can do whatever he wants. That's his track. Now they're calling a yellow flag. We have a demolition derby, it looks like, in the middle of the infield. And we have 91 on top of the trailer in that white truck. All right, we still have about 4 trucks out there, barely hanging on. 19's doing pretty well. 91's half trailer. And the white hole, they still technically have a trailer, so they're still in the race. And 19 is driving up on top of that trailer in that truck, trying everything he can to take it off. And he finally gets it off. Yep, he does. So now 19 still in it. Look at that trailer, still intact. Who wants to buy that after this? 3 cars left. 3 trucks, I should say, left. Three cars down. They're calling another caution. 19 spins out into the infield. He's going to try to run out. We're going to get back to it. They're nice and bunched up now. 3 left. 3 cars left. Maybe 2? Oh, that trailer is still hanging, man. That's a tough boy. That trailer is swinging around pretty hard, but it's still hanging on pretty tough. Now they're running through some carnage. That doesn't stop number 9. Doesn't stop them. They're still rolling. That tire is still going, man. We have someone stuck up there in the corner, it looks like, in between turn 3 and 4. 91. And he's sliding around trying to drift his trailer into 91. Unable to do that. He's still rolling, though. 19 is in full attack. Oh, into the wall. What's that going to do? He's dragging a trailer. We got a trailer dragging a trailer. Here he comes. And, oh, right into it, man. We got some smokage. Oh, my goodness. We got daredevils out there. We have one guy out of the car now, looking for the next guy. Checking on car number 19, see if he's out of his truck. And both guys are all right. Give them a round of applause. Crazy Daredevils at Barberton Speedway. All right, Ed's waving the checker. That's it. Man, talk about some carnage at Barberton Speedway tonight. Don't forget, we only have a few more weeks left here at Barberton Speedway, so make sure you make plans to come on out the rest of this month. We got a lot of cool things still lined up, so make sure you join us from 97.5 WONE Barberton Speedway. I'm Dustin Schaefer. I'll catch you guys later. Be safe on the drive home. Stay warm. Enjoy your Labor Day. Thank you guys for coming out to Barberton Speedway. You guys really rock, man. Hey, just to let everybody know, there's a sobriety check going on right now at the Red Pepper on Barber Road. Sobriety check. So I'm not saying to go a different way. Sobriety check, Barber Road. At the Red Pepper. Right down the street. If you've been drinking, don't be driving. If you weren't, go another way.
infield. I love it. Down to one. He's sweeping the track. Oh, gee.
There you are, low key.